Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So firstly I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. I have changed my hair quite drastically. It's definitely not exactly what I wanted to go for, but I just thought it'd be a bit fun to experiment throughout isolation. I've always kind of wanted to see what my hair would look like lighter, so that's what I did. But please no hate comments because I know it doesn't look the best. I did do it myself. So yeah. Anyway, today I decided to film this look for you guys. It's just a really nice glowy summer look with a bright lip. I feel like we all need a look like this at the moment. This is usually the look I would do if I'm on holiday and we're going out for the evening. Like just a really fun look, and although a lot of us can't really go on holiday right now and we can't go out right now, I feel like it's still fun to create this at home. I feel like it's officially summer now that I've got this makeup look on, and I love it. So yeah, that was kind of my vision with this look, if you will. So before we jump into the video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It literally means so much to me. Also make sure to head on over to my Instagram. It is makeup by charleybrookepearce, and check out everything I've got on going over there. I am going to do a lot more tutorials on my Instagram as well, so make sure you don't miss out on that. Yeah, I think that's about it. So if you guys want to see how I created this look right here, then please keep on watching. Okay, I just know that my kittens are going to make so much noise throughout this video. Anyway, so I think I'm going to start with my face today because the eyes aren't going to be like super dramatic or anything, so I feel I can get away with doing them afterwards. Also, excuse my brows, I've got loads of redness because I did tint them and wax them last night, so that's why they look like that. But to start off, I'm going to be taking my Charlotte's Hillberry Wonder Glow. This is a perfect product if you're looking for that really nice glowy look. You can use it before foundation, you can mix it with your foundation, you can use it alone. It's really versatile and it's such a good product. And I just like to take this on my fingers, and I hope you can see on camera, but that just gives my skin such a nice glow. I love this product. For my foundation, I'm kind of going to take a mixture of things just because the shades, and also I just like mixing foundations. You can always create such a nice product by mixing them. The first one I'm going to take is my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is fab because it's luminous, it's very, very glowy. I'm going to take a bit of my NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. I am obsessed with this stuff. I use it on all my clients. So what I like to do if I'm going for more of a full coverage look is I like to take a paddle brush to begin with and kind of paint the foundation over my skin, and this will give you maximum coverage. I'm going to take it down in my neck a little bit because this is definitely not my shade, but I want to go for more of a bronzy look because obviously it's a summer look and I haven't fake tanned because who the hell wants to fake tan when they're not going anywhere? So the problem you'll find when you go in with a paddle brush is it doesn't really blend the foundation that nicely, it kind of just sits it on top. So we will go in with another brush afterwards and really blend this all in. My kittens are currently attacking me, which is nice, thank you. Right, so once you're happy with the coverage, you should see that glow come through and it will look so gorge. But anyway, once you've got that coverage, I like to take a big fluffy brush. This is the Peaches and Cream PC21 brush. This is perfect for just dabbing in that foundation. This will not only make your foundation look so much more flawless, it will also make it last so much longer because you're really pushing it into your skin. So then I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to be taking my Jouer High Coverage Liquid Concealer. This is in the shade Custard. This is a fab concealer. I've heard lots of people go on about this, so I finally got my hands on it and I love it. So for concealer, I like to take a concealer buffer brush. This is just the one from Zoeva, and I like to use that to apply it. I'm only really doing this because I use that concealer for clients, so I can't use the wand directly on my skin, but feel free to use the wand if you can. And I'm just dabbing that in all the places that I want to cover. This is quite a thick concealer, so I would recommend if you really want a lot of coverage. However, for a look like this, you might want to go for more of a lightweight concealer. One I really recommend is the Naked Skin Concealer. This is really good coverage, but it's still very light. So I also like to use that concealer for looks like this. Actually, that Jouer concealer isn't really brightening, so I am going to take a bit of my Naked Skin one just in those places. I'm going to be taking just a fluffy eye brush. This is from Alter Ego. I like to use this brush to dab concealer in because I find the fluffiness just really blends it in nicely. I'm going to go back in with that fluffy foundation brush and just make sure everything is blended together, merges nicely. I'm going to take a bit over my eyelids as well. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be taking my trusty Huda Beauty Sugar Cookie Powder. I love this because it really airbrushes your eyes as well as sets it. You want to make sure you've got no creasing, because if you just go straight in with the powder, you're basically setting those creases. So I'm just going to take it on a big brush like this and then go straight in with the powder. And then I also just take a tiny bit and just put that in all the areas I put that concealer. So before I go in and set my face, I'm going to use some cream products. So I'm going to be taking my iconic cream contour palette. Now I use this in every single tutorial, but honestly, until I find something that's better or just as good, I'm going to keep using this. I'm going to take a buffer brush. I'm going to take a mixture of these shades, and I'm just going to apply this around the edges of my forehead to begin with. I really recommend a cream contour or cream bronzer for a glowy look because you can get away with literally just having that one. I'm not using any powders, which is probably what I'm going to do today. Or it can act as a really, really nice base for your powder products. But it also just gives your face such a nice glow rather than like a powdery effect, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take some now on my cheekbones. So I'm actually going to be taking my Carter Beauty Get Lit Liquid Illuminator, and I love to use this as a cream blush because it is a bit too dark for me to be like a highlighter, but it's the perfect kind of blush tint, bronzy tint. So I love to use it for glowy, bronzy looks. So I just take a tiny weeny bit on my finger, you really don't want that much, and just apply that on my cheek, and then I just blend this out with my finger. The warmth of your finger really helps to blend it in nicely, and with a product like this you want to make sure you're going in little by little. You can always add more, but you can never take back what you've done. So you want to get that right on the apples of your cheek. And then I'm going to take some liquid illuminator. So this is my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand, my absolute favourite product, and I'm going to take this on my cheekbones, just above where I put that cream blush. And again, blending this in with my finger. I'm going to take a bit above my brows, some on my nose, cupid's bow, and my chin. So then once you've done all your cream products, you can then go in with some powder. So I'm going to be taking my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And I'm going to take the same brush as I used to set my under eyes. And I'm just going to take this in any places you don't want that shine. So on your T-zone, either sides of your nose. But I'm literally using the tiniest amount, like I'm barely dipping my brush into pan. For my brows, I know so many of you have been asking for a brow tutorial, and don't worry, I will do one, but right now they've just been tinted, so there's not much I need to do to them, so I thought today wouldn't be the best day to do a brow tutorial. So I'll do one in like a week or so when they've started to go down. Literally today I'm just going to brush my brow hairs up and create a kind of fluffy brow look. I feel like with this kind of look you can really have like a really natural brow and it looks so nice. So I'm just going to take this Collection Brow Mascara. This literally came in their little powder eyebrow thing, but I love this brow mascara because it really keeps my eyebrows up. So I'm literally just going to brush those hairs up. My brow hairs are so annoying, they just point downwards, so I like to bring them up a little bit. And today I'm going to be taking my Saint Marcel Luxurious eyeshadow palette. This is absolutely gorgeous because it has so many gorgeous shimmers in it, which is perfect for this kind of glowy look. I'm going to start off by just taking the brown shade in this palette. This is perfect for any kind of bronzy neutral look because it's quite a deep brown, but it still is nice and natural, if that makes sense. So I'm just taking this on a big fluffy brush and taking it through my crease. And then I'm going to do the other side. Then I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerise in Jean. This is a fab cream eyeshadow, especially for this kind of look where you want to keep it very glowy. This is amazing. This is just kind of like a really nice bronze, not even bronzy, just like gold shade. So I'm going to take my Morphe M421 brush. It's just a really flat brush. Take this over my eyelid, and it doesn't have to be super neat, but you can kind of create that half cut crease if you would like. Do you want to say hello? Say hello. You're so cute. I love you. So when you start to have like kind of excess product on your brush, that's when you want to blend out the edges. You don't want to try and blend it out when you have loads of product on your brush. And there's so many different shades of this cream eyeshadow. I think they do a more bronzy one as well if you wanted to go for a more bronzy look. Then I'm going to go back in with that brown shade I used, and I'm going to kind of take this on the outer V of the eye just to really blend that all in. Right, and then you could just leave it like this. I think it looks fab. The eyeshadow is super pigmented, but I'm going to take one of these beautiful shimmers on top, and I think I'm going to take the gold shade, and I'm just going to take it on my finger. Actually, I'm going to take a mixture of the bronzy shade as well, because I want it to be more of a bronzy look. And with these kind of shadows, it's so great to use your finger. I think it brings the best pigment out of it. I'm going to take a bit of my Peaches and Cream pigment in Wish. I'm going a bit OTT, you don't have to do this. But I just feel like I want a tiny bit more pigment, a bit more of like a glittery effect. So I'm just going to apply that over, mainly in like the inner portion of my eye. For my lashes, I'm going to be trying these Doll Beauty lashes in the shade Selena. I've never tried Doll Beauty lashes, so I'm super excited for this. I might go and apply these off of camera, but in some of my previous videos I have explained how to apply fake eyelashes, so go back to one of those videos if you're interested. But I'm going to go do these ones off of camera, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, my lashes are on. I actually love these. They're super like wispy, but they're also really natural, which I think goes perfectly with this kind of look. I'm just going to like build up my contour a little bit with a powder one. This is the Kat Von D palette. Just going to take some of these shades, mainly on my cheekbones. I'm going to put this, but just to build it up a little bit more. And then I want to add a bit of bronziness around my forehead, so I'm going to be taking my Doll Beauty bronzer. So just going to take this around my forehead, just to give that kind of sun-kissed look. So for my lips, I was planning on doing a bright lip because I feel like that just screams summer. So this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Manila. Manila. I always have a problem saying that word, I don't know why. But what I was going to do was apply it on my waterline as well, to see what that looked like. I don't know, we'll see. I'm firstly just going to take my palette and the brown shade I used in my crease, and I'm going to just apply this under the lash line and really blend it out. Then I'm going to take a white pencil eyeliner. This is just one from Rimmel, and I'm going to take this in my waterline. So this isn't necessarily eye safe, so I wouldn't like really recommend to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is just a flat angled brush. I've put a bit of the lipstick on the back of my hand. Oh, hello. Can you get down please? This is a really important part. And I'm just going to stamp that on top of that. I've just kind of realised what I'm actually doing, so like, yeah, I really wouldn't recommend doing this. But like, just get like a coloured pencil and don't be stupid like this. I'm going to take a tiny bit, it probably won't be a tiny bit, but powder highlighter. I just got this Doll Beauty highlighter palette and I just really want to use it because there's so many cool shades in here I love. So I think I'm going to take a kind of mixture of the goldy and bronzy shades. This is super pigmented, so if you really want like a glowy look, I recommend this a lot. Just going to kind of dust that everywhere I put my liquid illuminator. I'm going to take some of the lighter shade and apply this on my brow bones and also on my inner corners. Just going to do some sprays to set everything. So firstly my Mario Badescu spray, you know the drill. And then my Urban Decay All Nighter. I've ruined my hair. Not that it's already ruined or anything. I don't have a lip liner that directly matches that lipstick, so I'm just going to take my MAC Soar lip liner. Then I'm going to take that Manila shade. And the last step, I'm just going to be taking my Sam Marcel Luxurious Volumizing Mascara. So guys, this is basically the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it'd be a bit of fun to do a summery look, even though I'm not sure if we're going to be able to properly enjoy summer this year. I promise you I'll be doing a eyebrow tutorial soon, probably over my Instagram, so make sure you go and follow my Instagram. Please let me know what other videos you'd like to see, because I love to do what you guys want to do, not just what I want to do. No, what you guys want to see, not just what I want to do. That's what I meant. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, let your friends know about it, and I will see you guys in my next video.